Hi, Hannah. My name's Ian. I will be your therapist today.
Okay,
So I just wanted to get to know you and ask you a couple questions. So that's okay with you.
sounds good.
Alrighty. Hannah, can you tell me a little bit about what brought you here today?
Well, I guess my school told you guys that I needed therapy.
Hmm.
I think it's probably because my grades.
Hmm.
I don't make the best grades and school's kind of hard for me. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's why.
Hmm. So this is what your school has said.
Yeah, my school counselor.
Okay. What do you think? What are your opinions on your grades?
Well, I mean, I get mostly D's, so my
Hmm.
grades are not that good. But it's really
Hmm.
not because I don't try. Like, I mean, I
Hmm.
definitely try. Um, it's just kind of hard for me to pay attention to the teacher in
Hmm.
class. My mind is kind of just like on other things, and I just can't focus. I don't really know what the problem is. As hard as I try, my brain just doesn't let me pay attention to what they're talking about. So I never learn the
Hmm.
information.
Hannah, can you tell me everyone you live with?
What did you say? Sorry.
Can you tell me everyone that you live with in your house?
Oh, well, I used to live with my parents, but now I live with my grandparents right now.
Do you ever see your parents at all?
No, not really. They were kind of abusive, I guess.
Okay.
But they would call me names and tell me I would never go anywhere in life. And sometimes my dad would hit me, but only like when he was drinking. So not a lot.
How long have you lived with your grandparents?
Um, not too long, like a year.
Okay. And when you moved with them, did you have to change schools?
Yeah, which I wasn't too happy about because
Mhm.
the teachers at my old school like understood that I had a hard time paying attention, but the teachers at the new school like don't really understand that.
Tell
And
me a little bit more about your old school.
um, well, I still didn't make good grades, but um, my teachers would sometimes kind of like give me extra time with things and with tests and with homework and to try to kind of help me out. So,
And you haven't experienced that at your current school.
no, they're just think that I'm not smart, I guess, because I make bad grades.
Have your have your grandparents spoken to the school at all about this?
Um, they have, and I guess they kind of understand more because they know that I'm not like they know that I'm trying, but I just don't pay attention. And it's hard for me to keep my mind on track and stay organized with all my
Mhm.
homework and stuff like that. They see me losing my homework and they see me not be able to pay attention at home too, like with chores and things like that. Like I just get sidetracked. Like when I'm washing dishes in the sink and then I put the dishes in the dishwasher, it reminds me that I need to make my lunch for the next day. And then I start doing that. And then I'm not done with the dishwasher. And then I am trying to make my lunch. And then I remember out something else I need to do. And then it just like, it's a constant cycle. And then I just start all these things and nothing ever gets done. So it's like that with my homework. Like I'll start it and then I'm on to something else. and I can't ever just sit down and focus on a task or anything.
Okay. Hannah, to me, it sounds like that you have a lot of racing thoughts, and your thoughts are generally all over the place. So it isn't that I think you understand, and I think you are really smart. I just think that there's a lot going on as a, so I don't necessarily, I think that there's, there's a lot going on, and there has been a lot going on, in your life for the past year. Um, have, how would you describe yourself as very anxious or stressed out?
Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of thoughts in my head and like constantly. So I think that it does make me anxious. Um, but I mean, sometimes it helps when I smoke weed to make my
Hmm.
thoughts like calm down, but I don't do it a lot. I only do it kind of
Hmm.
like once or twice a week, like not a lot. So that kind of helps, but I still, it doesn't help with my school because
Hmm.
I'm not smoking and going to school. So
Hmm.
it doesn't help. And I just need something else to help me focus.
Do your grandparents know you smoke weed?
No.
Did your parents smoke weed?
Um, Probably. I mean, they would drink, so, and sometimes I would
Hmm.
smell it. So I never saw them, but probably.
Hmm.
When they drank
Do
is when my dad would hit me, though.
okay. Do you drink alcohol at all?
Um, Occasionally, not really, though.
Do your grandparents know about when you drink alcohol?
No.
I heard you say that you smoke marijuana probably once or twice a week. Um, how for how long would you say it usually is? Is it usually a couple minutes, couple hours?
Only just a little bit,
Okay.
just to like help me calm down a little bit, but not a lot. It's not something I like rely on or anything like that. So,
Yeah, tell me something that you really enjoy doing.
um, I like working out.
Mhm.
I like going to the gym. I feel like when I'm at the gym, I can kind of escape like all my racing thoughts and it helps
Mhm.
me focus. So that's another thing that I use to
Mhm.
kind of help. But
Mhm.
again, like outside of that, it doesn't help because my thoughts just go crazy again.
Have you have you always had these racing thoughts? Would you how long have how long have you felt like this?
Mm, I guess as long as I can remember. I've always like felt like other kids in school, like they can sit down and do their work, but and I could never understand it. But I
Mhm.
feel like now it's showing because my grades. So it's actually becoming a problem.
Have you tried to hide it in the past because of how your parents reacted?
Yeah, I think so. And just like all the other kids do well in school and it makes me kind of stand out, you know? So,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's becoming more known that I can't focus in class. So, I don't know.
More known among your peers?
Yeah, probably.
Was it was it you? I know you said that you enjoyed your previous school more. Um, would you say that it was more well known there as well?
I guess, but you know, I had friends there, so like
Mhm,
it they kind of accepted me and they knew
mhm,
and they were okay with it, but I feel like
mhm.
ever since I've gone to this new school, it's just not the same.
Who's someone you're able to talk to about this?
What'd you say?
Who is someone who you would be able to talk to about this?
Um, I guess my grandma.
Have you spoken to her about it at all?
I guess she knows a little bit because she sees it, but
Mhm,
I guess she doesn't really know how it affects me other than
okay.
my grades.
Mhm.
So she kind of knows, but not really.
How does it affect you? Because I know this is something you've referred to a lot is in regards to your grades. So I think part of from what the way I see it is you are concerned about how other people are reacting. Um, but how does it impact you? Is this something, would you say this is something that bothers you? Or is it more that because you think it impacts your school, it's important?
Um, does it bother me?
Mhm,
Mm, I think it bothers me because I try and I don't get the results that I think I deserve.
mhm,
So that part bothers me. And yeah, it's just hard to get simple things done like other
mhm,
people can. And I just
mhm.
don't understand.
Well, Hannah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. And I think it's based on what you're telling me, you're trying really hard to achieve your goals. So what I'm hoping to do through our next couple sessions is basically try to find a way to help you through this new part of your life because you've gone through a lot of change, and I think you're being a little hard on yourself. So hopefully we can get for the next couple sessions, get everything sorted out and help you navigate through this next part of life. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, that sounds
All
good.
right. Thank you for meeting with me.
Thank you.